Good morning, everyone. This is jomarhilario, and you're listening to the Monday webinar. And the topic for tonight is how you can create the perfect blog for post for selling products online, as opposed to selling services. And we're gonna interview Sha Nacino, one of my long time students from way back when I was still teaching hands-on workshop in Cubao, I think. And we're gonna find out what happened to her since she started on this long journey for self running your own business, getting free from employment. Anybody interested in that? Finding out the story of somebody who escaped from being employed. If you are, can you say yes? Okay, so we can start with Sha's story right now. Can everybody type SHA? That's her name, Sha. SHA. So Shah has been constant figure in several of Bo Sanchez Wealth Summit events. She's also in the Bo Sanchez Wealth Circle event. Essentially, same orbit as I am, same sets of people, but her story is like mine. She started as an employee, but I'm gonna let her tell her story. Is that good? Can you say yes if you want to start with Shah? And I'm just gonna activate her microphone so we can ask her kamusta na siya. Siya, are you listening right now? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, good evening,
Evening,
everyone.
everyone.
Can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Yan. So let's show your picture to the
Okay.
world, and we'll just let Sha tell her story to you, and I'll just control the slides. Is that okay, everyone? Hey, go ahead, Sha. It's your the ball is
Okay.
yours. Go.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name again is Sha Nacino. I'm an author and a speaker, and I'm also the founder of seminarphilippines.com. I can see some familiar names in the attendees. I think some of them are readers of my blog. Um, I took up my Bachelor of Science in Business Economics in UP Diliman, and after that, after I graduated from college, I started working for a multinational bank. And nung nagtrabaho po ako, I was so overwhelmed with the salary I was receiving because it was three times my college allowance. And at that time, I felt so rich. Feeling ko talaga ang yaman-yaman ko na. What I did was I started to overspend. Kung before okay na akong kumain sa turo-turo, like in college, simple lang naman yung buhay doon. When I started working in Makati, I had to step up. So, I started eating in more expensive restaurants. And in short, tumaas yung lifestyle ko. So, I started to overspend. And even if my salary kept on increasing every year, tumataas yung expenses ko at a higher rate than my salary. And to bridge the gap, I started using credit cards. So I started using credit cards and naaliw ako sa paggamit ng card. Kasi isa-swipe mo lang yung card, you could already pay for your meals, for whatever you wanted to buy. And I was so overwhelmed with credit cards that in just a span of 1 year, I maxed out my credit card limits. In short, I got buried in credit card debts. So masakit man na baon ako sa credit card debts. Well, it never came to a point wherein naging delinquent ako, but it came to a point na ang taas-taas na ng interest na binabayaran ko sa credit card. And that was such a painful experience. Halos yung sinusweldo ko napupunta na lang sa credit card debts ko. And at that time, gustong-gusto ko nang mag-resign. Gustong-gusto ko nang mag-resign because bored na ako sa ginagawa ko. I was then working for a call center department of the bank. Bored na ako sa ginagawa ko. I was sick and tired of talking to clients. But then, there were two problems. Number one, wala akong pera, wala akong savings, And I had so much credit card debts. Since yung credit cards were issued by the bank that I was working for, I had to pay them first. I had to pay the bank first before I could leave the company. Wala akong pera, so I had no choice but to stay in the company. And number two reason is more compelling. Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko pag magre-resign ako. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I suffered the so-called quarter life crisis. Totoo pala yun. So, yun, nagkaroon ako ng quarter life crisis. And that incident prompted me to invest in my personal education. I started reading books. Yung unang book na nakapag-open sa mind ko on personal financial management is the book of Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the book. I also started attending seminars. So marami akong mga seminars na inattendan, seminars on money management, seminars on how to increase income, seminars on how to earn ganyan. One of these seminars is yung seminar ni Jomarhilario, yung 2-day seminar niya. Later on, I'll talk more about that. So I started attending seminars, and then ina-apply ko yung mga natututunan ko dun sa mga seminars na ina-attendan ko, tsaka sa mga books na binabasa ko. And after 3 years, I was able to turn around my finances and zero out my credit card debts. So finally, na-zero out ko na yung credit card debts ko. And I realized that a lot of yappies or young professionals or even entrepreneurs also we're also in the same boat. Yung nawiwili din sa paggamit ng credit card and probably nag-overspend din. And I wanted to share the message on personal financial management. So gusto kong i-share kung gaano ka-importante na as early as now, we should know how to manage our finances, how to save money. And every time na nag-gather kami ng mga kaibigan ko, yung favorite topic ko was about money. But then I realized na hindi sila comfortable dun sa topic ng pera. And nagigigil ako mag-share pero wala akong listener, walang gusto makinig sa akin. And so, naisip ko, since walang gusto makinig sa akin at gusto kong mag-share, I started writing. I started writing down whatever I wanted to share it with my friends and to other people. I started writing kahit hindi ako marunong magsulat. I was not a writer. And I disliked writing. So, hindi naman talaga ako nag-enjoy magsulat before. I started writing even if I had no concrete plans on what to do with what I was writing. And yun nga, yung burning message ko to share, but I had no listeners, I started writing with no concrete message, concrete ideas on what to do with what I was writing. In one of the seminars that I attended, the idea of writing a book came to mind. It was a whole day seminar, ang daming sinabi ng speaker, at in passing lang niya sinabi na some of the ways to earn money is to write a book, record an album, blah, blah, blah. So, one sentence lang niya sinabi yung write a book and phrase lang pa yun. But then, yun yung naglinger sa mind ko na, oo nga no, why not write a book? Mas marami akong marireach na tao if I write a book. But then I was so uncomfortable with the idea because yun nga, I was not a writer. I didn't know anyone. No one knew me. I was a nobody. I had no name in the publishing industry. So ang dami kong excuses. But then yung passion ko to share the message on personal financial management took over. And fast forward to today, I became an author. So next slide, please. I became an author, and these are the books that I've written so far. Makikita niyo sa slides. So, one of the books, yung unang book na sinulat ko is Think Rich Yappies. It's a book on personal financial management, especially for employees or mga young professionals. And some of the books that I've written are How to Make Your Dreams Come True. And then, itong Who Took My Hard-Earned Money, this is another favorite of mine. Kasi one time, a friend was asking me, sabi niya, yung staff ko, tinanong ako, I've, nag, Sabi niya sa akin, I've been working for more than 6 years, pero wala ako nasa-save, hindi naman ako magastos. Saan daw napunta yung pera niya? Sabi ng kaibigan ko sa akin. So, tinatanong ako saan napunta yung pera ng office mate niya. Gusto kong sabihin na malay ko ba? Kaya lang, napaisip ako na napaka-profound ng question. And so, I wanted to address that. Kaya I wrote the book, Who Took My Hard-Earned Money? And then, next slide, please. Just recently, last August 5, I finally quit my job. So this is a dream come true for me. After 9 years, 9 long years of working for the bank, I I'm now working um, for my own. So I have more time to go on vacations, which is what I love to do. This particular picture that you could see on screen, I was in Cebu, in Imperial Palace, and we had an activity for Toastmasters. And I love writing. Kita niyo naman kahit nakabakasyon ako, I still write. And then sa next slide, makikita niyo na right now I have my own training company and it's called Institute for Integrality. I put my friends and I put up this training company because first of all, nakita ko yung value ng education, ng investing in your education because I myself am a product of seminars, of books, and ang laki ng naitulong sa akin ng mga seminars na na-attendan ko. Nawawiden kasi yung horizon mo pag nag-attend ka ng seminar, pag nakikinig ka sa mga speakers, especially if they talk about their personal experiences. So, yun. I wanted to do the same, to share this with other people. Kaya we put up this company, Institute for Integrality. Basically, what we do is we provide seminars or events or trainings that would help people become happier in all areas of their lives. So integrality, yung Institute for Integrality, integrality came from the word integral. Yung math, di ba, may integral number which means whole number, ganyan. So wholeness, holistic personal development. Ang analogy ko dyan is, when we dream, pag meron tayong pangarap, dapat yung pangarap natin kompleto. It should not only be about money or material things, it should also be about our relationship with other people, our health, ganyan. Kasi if we are successful in other areas of our lives, pero dun sa isang area ng life natin, hindi tayo successful, then it would affect our disposition. So let's say mayaman ka, but you're not, I mean, you have problems dealing with your family members or hindi kayo okay yung relationship niyo, then it would affect your happiness and disposition. So in the Institute for Integrality, we aim to focus on all the important areas of our lives para magkaroon tayo ng holistic development and holistic happiness. Okay, so that's what we do in the Institute for Integrality. And let me talk naman about my blog, Seminar Philippines. I started to make seminarphilippines.com public sometime in 2011. So that's July 2011 to be exact. But my story, my blogging story started way back 2010. That's when I started attending yung 2-day internet marketing workshop of jomarhilario. That was in Cubao pa. And prior to attending the seminar, I didn't know the power of the internet. Ang alam ko lang, internet is used for, at that time, meron kong Friendster. So, Friendster, or Facebook, and then emails. Yun lang alam ko, or Google search. Yun lang yung alam ko na function ng internet. And then when I attended yung 2-day seminar, I was so overwhelmed. Na-open yung mind ko na napaka-powerful pala ng internet. Ang dami-daming pwedeng gawin sa internet. One of the things na pwedeng gawin sa internet is vlogging. So, maliit lang na part ng internet marketing yung vlogging. And I love vlogging because I love writing. And I named my blog seminarphilippines.com because mahilig ako mag-attend ng seminars and gusto ko rin na nagte-take note ako every time na nag-attend ako ng seminars. And I wanted to share my notes to other people. Kaya, yung Seminar Philippines mostly are my notes in the seminars that I've attended. Or sometimes, also, yung mga lessons na natutunan ko sa mga libro na nababasa ko, sa mga taong nakakausap ko, or sa mga um, events na napupuntaan ko, or even sa movies. Like, one of my favorite posts in Seminar Philippines is yung post ko on the movie Three Idiots. I'm not sure kung napanood nyo yun. Yung nag-stick sa mind ko na sinabi ng lead actor dun is, make your passion your profession. My passion is writing, my passion is public speaking and training, and these are what I do now. So I'm now making my passion my profession. And masaya siya when you're doing what you love to do, it's it's not work. Of course, you do hard work, but you're enjoying and there's a sense of fulfillment in it. And dito sa Seminar Philippines, I love my blog because, ito pala, I want people na when you read my blog, seminarphilippines.com, when you read my articles, it's as if you are also attending a seminar. So I want you to experience being in a seminar just by reading the blog posts. And dito sa Seminar Philippines, gusto ko siya because it's interactive. The readers could send me emails, and then I reply to their emails. I make it a point na mag-reply sa lahat ng emails as much as I can. And then interactive din siya because the readers could leave their comments, and that's where I get ideas also on what my readers need. And yun yung ginagawa ko rin. Yun yung mga books na sinusulat ko. Remember, yung isa sa mga latest e-books na sinulat ko is yung How to Write a Book Even If You're Not a Writer. So it's in the next slide. How to Write a Book Even If You're Not a Writer. I wrote this book because one time I received a Facebook message from an OFW in Hong Kong. So sabi niya sa akin, "Siya, can you please help me write a book?" Sabi niya sa akin. And then sabi niya, "Can you give me your number? Can you give me your number, Philippine number, and then I'll call you up kahit 15 minutes lang. I just want to know how to write a book." So, yun, I realized na passionate talaga siya to learn how to write a book. And I see the importance of writing a book. As they say, when you write a book, it's your way of leaving a legacy. You leave a legacy kasi yung book, once mo lang isusulat, but it could be read by thousands or hundreds of people, and kahit ilang years na lumipas, yung book mo, nandyan pa rin yan. So yun, I wanted to address that particular concern. Gusto ko siyang tulungan na magsulat ng sarili niyang libro. So sabi ko sa kanya, okay, I'll take note of that. Maybe I could write a blog post on how to write a book. And then, I've been giving talks na rin on personal financial management, and also on how to write a book, how to publish an ebook. And most of the time, after my talk, a number of attendees would come up to me and ask me, "Sha, can you teach us? Can you teach me how to write a book?" So sabi ko, okay, I want to help these people. So that led me to write this book, How to Write a Book Even If You're Not a Writer. Because I understand that a lot of people want to write a book. A lot of people dream of writing a book, but only a very few actually write their own books because they think na writing is a tall order, parang pangarap lang siya. But then, um, well, it's writing a book is both easy and difficult. When I wrote my first book, it took me 3 long years to write and publish the book kasi I didn't know anything about writing, so trial and error yung ginawa ko. But during those 3 years na pagsusulat ko ng libro, I discovered a system on how to write a book. And I used this system. Actually, gawa-gawa ko lang yung system na yun. I used this system, and in a span of 18 months, I was able to write and publish 6 more ebooks. So I know that the system works even for someone who doesn't know how to write, who's not a writer, who struggles with the English language, with their grammar, ganyan. And even to those who don't like writing. So the system works for them. So yun, I wrote this book to help people who have dreams of writing a book write their own books. And yeah, the site is there if you want to know more about it. So just go to authorsha.com/right. And back to blogging, yung seminarphilippines.com, I love it because that's a venue for me to build a relationship with my readers. And when I have new books, 'di ba, pag may bago kang book, let's say physical book, magkakaroon ka ng book launch para malaman ng mga tao na you have a book. Is an opportunity for them also to get a copy of your book. But when you have a blog, yung importance ng pagkakaroon ng blog is I just write a blog post, and yung blog ko became a platform where I do tawag dito, uh, where I do promote my books or where I launch my books. So yun, I just write a blog post. I don't need to create an event. My blog itself is a platform. And one of my favorite ebooks din na sinulat ko din is How to Earn While on Vacation. It is a foreword by Bo Sanchez, and you could download it for free at seminarphilippines.com/free dash forward slash free dash ebook. Dito sa ebook na to, I talked about passive income. So passive income, the ebook is all about passive income, and I I mentioned three ways on how to earn passive income. One of which is through internet marketing. So if you don't have a copy of the ebook yet, you may download it from my site. All right, so yun, that's my story. And if you have any questions, I'd be free to answer them. Thank you, Jomar.
Okay, that was Sha. And thank you very much for telling us your story, Sha. And guys, if you have a question,
Welcome.
go ahead and ask. Oh, ito na. Um, did you ever promote your blog to increase readers? Maybe the question is, how did you promote your blog to increase readers? If you did.
Yes, yes, I did. So, marami ako mga strategies na ginawa. One of which is giving an ebook. Kasi when you give an ebook, the people will for them to download the ebook, they need to enter their email address. So, once you have their email address, every time na magpo-post ka sa blog mo, it goes directly to their emails. It's a way of building a relationship with them. Kasi, halimbawa, dumaan sila sa blog mo today, and then kung wala kang freebies or wala kang way for them to input their email, dumaan sila sa blog mo, and then sa dami ng mga information available online, nakalimutan na nila yung blog mo. So, if you have an email catcher, it's your way to build a relationship with them. Every time na magpo-post ka ng blog mo, ng article mo sa blog mo, they get updated. So, yun yung isa. Isa pa sa ginawa ko is I also nag-guest post din ako sa mga vlogs ng mga kaibigan ko. So, nag-submit ako ng free articles sa kanila. And then, at the end of my vlog, nilagay ko lang doon na siya nacino has a vlog, seminarphilippines.com. She has an ebook. You can download it at blah, blah, blah. And another thing na ginawa ko is meron akong Facebook page, facebook.com/seminarphilippines. So, every time na magpo-post ako, nilalagay ko rin doon yung every time na magpo-post ako sa blog ko, yung link nilalagay ko dun sa Facebook page ko.
They need you to
Okay.
hear that
There's
again. Sige, sagutin mo na yung tanong. Ikaw nung tumingin. Sige.
ulit. Okay, sige, wait lang ha. So, the next question, nasagot ka ba, Miss Caro? Rowena? Alright. So, the next question here is, okay, from Jan Quizon. Entrep ka na po kaagad nag-start hindi VA. Okay, nung nag-attend ako ng seminar ni Jomar noong 2010, may dalawang may dalawang landas na pwede mong tahakin. One is to become a VA and one is to become an entrepreneur. And ang dami ko kasing gustong gawin sa buhay. So I decided na I want to direct my own life. And so I decided na I'll become an entrepreneur. And sa VA din kasi, hindi ako ganun ka-techy. So, um, and, and I'm a big picture person. So I like big ideas. I like creating ideas. And so it nag-match lang sa personality ko na I'd rather be an entrepreneur than a VA. My brother Mil March Nacino, he was a student of Jomar sometime in I think April yata, yun nag-attend siya ng VA seminar ni Jomar. And at that time, he was still working in the call center department. Nag-attend siya ng seminar ni Jomar ng Saturday. And I didn't know kung anong narinig niya kay Jomar, anong nangyari dun sa seminar na yun. But Monday, nag-resign na siya. So, ganun kabilis yung decision niya. And he saw naman na yung path niya naman is to become a VA. So, magkaiba kami. So, it really depends on what makes you happy, ano yung passion mo, ano yung skills mo. Kasi based dun sa skill set ko, tsaka dun sa passion ko, entrepreneur yung bagay sa akin. Sa brother ko naman, based dun sa skill set niya, saka sa passion niya, VA yung pinili niya. Okay. So, thank you, Zach. Sa ang galing, that was inspiring. Zach and Ralph, thank you. Next question from Oliver De Jesus. Ano yung pinaka nag-encourage sa'yo para mag-start magsulat ng libro? Okay. So, ang pinaka nag-encourage sa akin is number one, meron akong compelling message na gustong i-share, which is on personal financial management. I realized na sobrang importante ng message na ito na kung ikikeep ko lang sa sarili ko, I would commit the sin of omission. So, yun. And even if I didn't like to write, hassle sa akin magsulat. And even if I was not a writer, I wrote because, yun nga, ang tindi ng passion ko na may share yung message na yun. And I think kasi, a lot of people want to write their own books, pero only a few actually write their own books. And there are two reasons bakit ganun yung nangyayari. Perhaps itong mga tao na hindi pa nakakapagsulat ng libro, pero gustong-gusto magsulat ng libro, yung dalawang key essential factors ng pagsusulat ng libro wala pa sa kanila. And that's what I shared dun sa book ko na How to Write a Book Even If You're Not a Writer. Once you have that, once you find those two key elements, lahat ng mga excuses mo on writing a book, hindi ako writer, hindi ako magaling na magsulat, wala akong time, mag, they will pale in comparison to those two essential factors. Okay, so next naman is uh, Oliver, was I able to answer your question? Okay. Alright, so next question naman is from Jasmine Roses. What particular lesson in OMC ang nakahelp sa'yo to become what you are ngayon? Okay, Jasmine, thanks for the question. Marami po, especially on the technical part. I cannot I cannot enumerate lahat ng mga technicals na natutunan ko on OMC. But I think talaga, yung pinaka-importante na itulong sa akin ng, well, ni jomarhilario as a whole, whether ng kanyang OMC, but more of yung kanyang 2-day seminar because iba kasi yung experience na marinig mo siya magsalita. So, yung pinaka-naitulong sa akin was opening my mind to the world of internet marketing. Diba? I'm a big idea person. So, yun pa lang, ang dami niyang ideas na naibigay sa akin. And yung ideas na yun, ang dami-dami. So, until now, I keep implementing those ideas. And that alone na namulat ako sa mundo ng internet marketing, ang laki nang naitulong sa akin. Because remember my blog, seminarphilippines.com? One of the things na itulong niyan sa akin is I have readers not just in the Philippines but all over the world. Well, in the Philippines muna, one of my readers from Aklan invited me to give a talk to a group of 350 parents in a school in Aklan. And then she just discovered me through my blog. Tapos I answered her invitation. Tapos yun, I was able to travel to Aklan for free with the side trip to Boracay, ganyan, free expenses lahat. And I was doing what I love to do. I was giving talks, and it's not work for me. Nakapasyal pa ako and I met a lot of people. So yun, ang dami-daming, well, nakaka-overwhelm talaga. The internet marketing world is so powerful and overwhelming, and until now hindi ko pa na-embrace lahat ng pwedeng magawa sa internet marketing. So, yun. So,
So,
Jasmine, to
Jasmine, to
answer
answer
your
your
question,
question,
Siya,
technical on technicals.
wag ka masyadong gumagalaw, naririnig namin eh. Kung ano mo yung ginagawa
Ay,
mo.
Ay,
sorry.
sorry.
Wag,
Gumagano
gumagano, parang kung ano nung
Okay.
ginagawa mo, naririnig talaga namin. So, dahan-dahan ng
Alright.
kilos. Okay. I
Yun,
think,
Yun, so,
so,
sige.
technical.
technical.
Uh,
Technicals,
Technicals,
malalaking
maraming
tulong
tulong
sa
sa
akin
akin
on the
on the
technical
technical
side
side
kasi
kasi
I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a
tech
tech
person. So, marami na itulong sa akin ng technical side. And yung pinakamalaki na itulong niya is what I've said, ideas. And another thing na naitulong naman sa akin, particularly nung online marketing club, is yung feedback from the members and from jomarhilario. So, ipopost ko yung blog ko doon and I would ask them, oh, what do you think of my blog? Ano pang pwede kong improve? So, yun. And very, ano naman, very helpful naman yung community. Alright, so I think nasagot ko na lahat ng mga tanong na nandito. Do you have any other questions?
ayun, may
Wait,
nagtanong.
may
may
tanong
tanong
pala
pala
si
si
Rosen Drake Valena na overlook ko. Hello, I am a newly grad CPA po. Just want to ask po how I can apply my course po within online work. Interesting. Meron akong friend na CPA din siya. CPA siya, at ngayon nag-vlogger na rin siya. And well, it may not you may not be able to apply directly yung pagiging CPA sa online work. I'm not sure lang if there are jobs available online na pwedeng ma-apply yung CPA. But blogging or the internet marketing world is not limited to a particular course or particular occupation. So yung friend ko na yun na CPA, he has a blog. And since CPA siya, he writes about sometimes about accounting, sometimes about money, ganun. So, anything related to your passion, you can write about that. Yung specific na CPA, I'm not sure, but perhaps may mga VA work na requirement ay CPA. You can ask Jomar, baka may suggest siya. Ayun. Next, next question. I cannot relate so much in your experience, Sha, but I hope I can be like you someday. For now, I am learning to be a VA through my assignment, but I don't know what type of job I am gonna offer to clients when I am done with assignment. Hope I can make it. Yung brother ko, si March, right now, VA na siya. So, nag-attend siya ng seminar ni Jomar. I think April yata, April or May. And then, within 2 months, meron na siyang kliyente. Yung profession niya is nurse talaga siya. Dati siyang nurse, and then, nurse sa probinsya, tapos pumunta sa Maynila, nag-call center. And then, ngayon, VA na siya. And what he does is, gumagawa siya ng mga Facebook pictures, or siya yung nagmamanage ng social media accounts ng isang Filipino author. Um, Filipino author. Tapos, meron din siyang kliyente from the US. Ginagawa din niya, siya yung nag-manage ng WordPress account naman ng person na yun. And then, dun sa isa niyang kliyente, yung author from, um, yung Filipino author, ang ginagawa naman niya is, gumagawa siya ng mga video materials, ng mga pictures, um, yun, inaayos din niya yung mga email catcher, mga ganun. Yun yung ginagawa niya. So, um, yun, kahit anong background mo, kahit anong course, it's just a matter of paano mo i-align yung passions mo dun sa particular VA na work na yun. Okay, welcome Rosen. Kay Sing din naman, what if I'm not so good in English but I would like to write? Would that be possible? Do you use any application to automatically have your grammar checked? From Cindy. Cindy, thanks for the question. Well, kahit hindi po kayo magaling sa English, you can write a book. In fact, may mga selling books na Taglish, Tagalog at English, like yung parent yung book ng isa sa mga mentors ko, book ni R.D. Roberto, Ang Pera na Hindi Bitin. So Taglish po yung pagkakasulat nun. Precisely because yung target market niya is everyone, almost everyone. So, kahit hindi ka magaling sa well, I'm not saying, well, magaling talaga si RD sa English. Pero what I'm saying is, you can write a book na Tagalog or English or Taglish. Depende kung saan ka comfortable. So, you're not limited by the language. Kahit hindi po magaling sa English, you can still write a book. Kasi writing, writing a book, you don't need to be a writer in order to write a book. And when you write a book, don't care so much about your grammar. Kasi as a writer, as an author, what you do is to create, to lay down your ideas, to communicate your ideas in a way na makaka-relate yung mga tao, may intindihan nila. And then don't worry so much about the grammar. Yung grammar, find a good editor who will correct your grammar. So it's the job of the editor to edit the book for any grammatical errors or lapses. Do you use any application to automatically have your grammar checked? Well, yung ano, yung Microsoft Word, pag nagre-read siya, wrong spelling, ganyan. Regarding sa grammar, so when you write kasi, one of the reasons kaya hindi kaya nahihirapan, marami kasi akong mga kakilala na nag-start magsulat ng libro, but they find it difficult to finish writing the book. Kasi very particular sila sa grammar nila, ganyan. So, dun sa system na sinasabi ko sa inyo, yung pinapresent ko dun sa book ko na how to write a book even if you're not a writer. You can, meron akong system na pinresent dun. Parang at this particular stage, ito mo na yung gagawin mo. Just keep on writing. Don't care about the grammar. At this particular stage, ito na yung gagawin mo. So, step by step siya para hindi kayo malito at hindi kayo ma-overwhelm. Okay, so yun, next question. Wait, maraming mga tanong. Which is good. I like answering questions. Can I go directly to OMC3 then to start a VA because I like business? Hmm, well, I'm not, I don't know how to answer that. Um, Personally kasi in my case, since hindi ako techie, I want to see the person first who's giving the seminar, and I want to interact with the people who who would also be doing the same things. Kasi mas na-visualize ko pag nakakausap ko yung tao in person, nakikita ko in person yung ginagawa. So in my case, it would work if I attend the seminar first and then I join the online mentoring club. But if you like if you're if you're comfortable with technicals, ganyan, techy stuff, I think it's okay also to go directly to OMC. So it really depends. Okay, Yvette, thank you for the question. Question naman from Genevieve. How long did it take you to come up with your first book? Interesting question. It took me 3 years to write and publish my first book. Yung first 2 years na yun yung nagsusulat-sulat lang ako without any concrete plans kung anong gagawin ko dun sa sinusulat ko. And then, ayun, sinusulat ko lang siya, gino-journalize ko sa laptop ko or sa paper, ganyan. And yung 1 year naman is, yun na yung process of putting them together na magmumukha siyang libro. So, brainstorming kung paano, paano yung format ng isang libro, ano ba yung meron sa isang libro, ganyan. So, total, all in all, is mga 3 taon po. But, 3 taon siya because nagsa-start pa lang ako magsulat noon. I didn't know anything about writing. First time ko. Tapos I didn't attend any formal class or mentoring or seminar on how to write a book. Wala po akong seminar na na-attendan. What I did was, para matuto ako paano magsulat ng libro, pumunta ako sa National Bookstore. Tiningnan ko kung ano yung mga best-selling books dun. And most of the best-selling books naman are books ni Brother Bo Sanchez. So, I bought all his books. Lahat ng libro niya binasa ko. And I would dissect paano niya sinulat yung libro niya. Paano yung introduction niya, paano yung sentence construction niya, paano yung paragraphs niya, yung chapters niya, yung conclusion niya. And then I started applying in my own book. So, trial and error siya. And then in the process of writing that book, yun po, na-discover ko na, hey, may systematic way pala of writing a book. And pag ginawa mo tong system na to, it would become easier for you to write a book. And yun po, yung system na yun na unti-unti develop as time went by, I applied it, and in a span of 18 months, so that's 18 months, I was able to write 6 more ebooks while working full time for my day job and while doing other activities sa Toastmasters. So, nagsusulat lang ako after work and during weekends. So, the system is really, really, really effective. Okay. So, so Genevieve, if you're serious about writing your own book, you can check my site in authorshop.com/write to know more about it. And then from Jesusita Soriano, thanks, Cha. This is challenging work for me because I used to escape computer works before, but now I'm gonna face it with so much interest. Hope to have assistance and support from jomarhilario. Yeah, thank you. And then from Rowena Caro, hi Sha, can you share to us about the system you are talking about writing a book? Or was that a system on how to complete a task like writing a book? So thank you for the question. The system that I'm talking about is really about for particularly for writing a book. So yung system na yun, I thought kung paano nyo i-organize yung ideas ninyo, paano mag-mind map. And maybe some of you already heard of the term mind map. It's a very important tool para mo-organize yung ideas. And I explained it in the simplest possible way dun sa ebook ko. Dun sa ebook ko na How to Write a Book. And yung system na yun, it's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. However, in the interest of time, I won't be able to explain everything in this webinar. Pero dun sa system na yun, ituturo ko kung paano mag-organize ng ideas, para organize yung ideas para hindi makalat, para let's say ito yung title ng book mo, and then paano mo i-organize yung mga chapters para connected pa rin sila dun sa title. Kasi it can happen na ang dami-dami mong ideas. Ito yung title ng book mo, pero ang dami-dami mong ideas na palayo ng palayo siya dun sa title ng libro mo. So, I thought a technique na paano mo ma-organize yung ideas mo na lahat connected dun sa title. And yung first step, na isa sa mga first few steps na tinuro ko dun sa system is how to write your thesis statement. Thesis statement, don't be don't be intimidated by the term. It just means what is your book? What is your book about? Yun lang yun. Because when I started writing my own book, yung first book ko, hindi ko ginawa yun. Wala akong thesis statement. Hindi rin ako nag-mind map. Wala akong brainstorming. And so, dun sa first book ko, mga 32 chapters yung sinulat ko. And yung editor ko, the first thing na tinanong niya sa akin was, siya, anong thesis statement mo? What is this book about? And yung first question na hindi ko masagot because I didn't do that particular step. And as a result, ang daming na-delete dun sa chapters ko. So imagine, yung time na ginugol ko writing those chapters, tapos hindi naman pala kailangan sa book kasi hindi niya nare-reinforce yung, yung idea ng book or yung title ng book. So dun sa system na sinasabi ko dun sa ebook, I wrote it down in the simplest possible way. In fact, meron isang nagbasa ng ebook ko. So I sent the ebook to her around 8 p.m. And I received a reply and email from her mga 3 a.m. sa alas 3 ng umaga nag-email siya sa akin and sinabi niya na sobrang well, uh, I don't like to do this because I might sound like bragging pero in her own words, sobrang na-inspire daw siya na yung dream niya na makapagsulat ng libro na-ignite ulit because she thought impossible na siya or parang sinet aside na niya yung pagsusulat ng libro. But then, after reading the book, na-realize niya, simple lang pala, if I do this particular system, if I follow this particular system, kaya ko pala magsulat ng libro, simple lang, and na-inspire siya. And sinabi pa niya sa akin na she read the book twice. So, just to make sure daw na wala siyang ma-miss out. So, it's very easy to read. You can read it in one sitting. And you could have it right away. Because the ebook is not just a book, it's also a work in one. Every chapter may mga exercises akong sinasabi doon na pwede niyong gawin And lahat ng mga exercises na yun makakatulong sa inyo para ma-structure nyo na yung book ninyo, yung e-book ninyo. So I hope I was able to answer your question, Miss Rowena.
You should
And Miss
answer.
Sam Mendoza.
Saan ba yun? Sabi niya, dali lang medyo ano eh. Yun. Ay, sige, tuloy. Tapusin mo na si Sam, yung kasunod na niya.
Si Sam, tama? Sam Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I
just
just
resigned from
resigned
my
from my
BPO
BPO
job
job
and
and
now
now
applying
applying
sa
sa
VA. And this
and
is also
also
my
my
first
first
time to
time to
join
join
this webinar.
webinar.
I'm
I'm
so
so
inspired
inspired
about
about
how to
how to
write a
write a
book
book
because
because
I have a
it's
very
very
inspiring
inspiring
story to
story to
tell.
tell.
I'm
I'm
a
a
kidney
kidney
transplant
that
survivor.
survivor.
Wow.
Wow.
Just
Just
wanted to
wanted to
let you
let
know,
you know,
Sha,
Shad,
that
that
this
this
would be
would be
very
very
helpful to
helpful to
me.
me.
And
And
I'd
I'd
like to
like to
thank you
thank
in
you in
advance
advance
for
for
sharing
sharing
ideas and
ideas and
experiences.
experiences.
Wow,
Wow, Sam.
Sam.
So
So your
your
story
story
is
is
something
something
that
that
would
would
inspire
inspire
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
people,
people,
that
that
would
would
give
give
hope
hope
to
to
those who
those who
are
are
having
having
problems
problems
with
with
their
their
kidneys
kidneys
and
and
dun
dun
sa
sa
families
families
mismo
mismo
nila.
nila.
And
And
I
I
hope
hope
you
you
really
really
pursue
pursue
writing
writing
your
your
book
book
because
because
writing a
writing a
book
book
is
is
not
not
about
about
it's
it's
not
not
about
about
telling
telling
people na,
people,
hey,
hey,
look
look
at
at
me,
me,
meron
meron
ako
ko
sinulat
sinulat
na
na
book,
book,
author
author
na
na
ako.
ako.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not
not
about
about
that.
that.
It's
It's
really
really
about
about
inspiring
inspiring
people,
people,
caring
caring
for
for
them,
them.
and because you care for them, you want to share a message that would inspire them. And your story would be so inspiring. So I hope you pursue that, Sam. And let me know ha pagka natapos mo na yung libre mo. And let me know how I could get a copy. Cindy, thank you so much. Okay, welcome, Cindy. Nath Reyes. So to become an online marketer, you need to be an author. Si Nath, okay, I met Nath at Bo Sanchez Wealth Summit Seminar, and he's also reader of my blog, seminarphilippines.com. Hindi naman required na kailangan author ka para maging online marketer ka. Um, it just so happened na ang dami kong gustong i-share and hindi enough yung blog post, kaya sinusulat ko in a form of books or ebooks. But if you want, when you become an author kasi, suddenly, yung credibility mo tumataas. I remember, di ba, I mentioned na I was a nobody, I was a regular employee, and then 2008, I started writing a book. 2011, I started publishing the book, yung Think Rich Yappies. And okay, to 2011 ko pinublish. Prior to that, 2010, nag-attend ako ng mga seminars, major seminars, like yung seminar ni Jomarhilario, and then seminar ng Money Summit, and other major seminars. So I was an attendee, a paying attendee in 2010. Noong 2011, after I published my book, kahit hindi ko pa dinadala sa mga bookstores, suddenly, I got invited to become a speaker. Naging speaker ako sa mga seminars na inattendan ko before. So from a paying attendee, I became one of the resource speakers. And it was an inspiring and a brand new experience for me, a delightful experience for me kasi suddenly yung mga tao na nilook up ko na nakikita ko sa stage ay na-share ko na yung stage with them. And yun, nakaka-inspire. Ang dami ko natutunan sa kanila during lunch breaks. And yun din, nag-guest din ako dun sa seminar ni Jomar in 2011. So when you become an author, it's a choice. It's not a requirement. But if you want to share a message, and yung bonus ng pagiging author is that you become, suddenly people would see you as an expert. I remember a story. I attended yung bootcamp in Brother Bo Sanchez, yung best-selling authors bootcamp, wherein I was also one of the speakers together with Jomar Hilario. And one of the attendees dun, si Jess, has a business. Meron siyang 37 branches. So successful yung business niya. And then, he was also in the process of writing his own book. Tapos, meron siyang isang kilala, isang kaibigan na manager ng isang bangko. And matagal na alam ng manager na to na marami siyang businesses, successful yung businesses niya. But he was never invited to speak. Tapos during one of their casual conversations, na-mention lang ni Jess na, yes, ngayon nga sinusulat ko yung libro ko, nagsusulat ako ng libro. Tapos biglang sabi ng manager, oh talaga, nagsusulat ka ng libro? Pwede ka ba namin pwede ka ba namin i-invite na maging speaker din sa bangko? So see, when you become an author, suddenly, nagkakaroon ka ng yung credibility mo tumataas. The way people look at you tumataas. But that's just a bonus. That should be a bonus. Your main motive to become an author should really be because you care and you want to inspire people. And everything will fall into place. Like what Brother Bo Sanchez would often say, serve first and then money will follow. So when you write a book, that is your way of serving people by telling them a story that would inspire them. And then in return, you'll be known to other industries and you'll have that credibility. Okay.
Okay, I'll
So
answer some of the questions. And this, hindi nila ata alam na yung libro mo hindi physical book, lahat.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
an
ebook.
ebook.
Hindi
Hindi
lahat.
lahat.
So, hinahanap nila sa National Bookstore.
Sorry,
Sorry,
wala
wala
pa.
pa.
You can order it online pa muna.
So, just be very
Yes,
Yes,
so
clear.
so
ebooks
ebooks
pa
pa
muna
muna
yan.
yan.
Yeah, thank you, Jomar. From Jasmine, how did you sustain your interest in attending seminars and writing books? In attending seminars, I realized that the more I know I don't know. Yung may cliche yata yun eh. And yung sinasabi ni Steve Jobs na stay foolish, stay hungry, ganyan. So that's what the seminars do to me. Whenever I attend a seminar, may bagong na-open sa akin na lumalawak yung paningin ko sa mga bagay-bagay. Ang dami kong natututunan at na-realize ko na ang dami ko pang kailangang matutunan. So it's a never-ending learning, it's a never-ending self-development. Kaya, yun. And I choose the seminars that I attend. Normally, yung mga seminars na na-attendan ko, I would choose yung mga seminars na yung mga speakers, they would talk from their experiences. Nabobore kasi ako sa mga seminars na mga theories yung pinapresent kasi feeling ko nasa school ulit ako. Because ngayon, na-realize ko na experience is really the best teacher. So, and I learned so much from the experiences of the people giving the seminars. Yung writing books naman, it is a passion. And as time goes by, ang dami-dami-daming mga ideas ng books na gusto kong isulat. Yun naman yung isang nagiging problema ko. It's an asset and sometimes it becomes a liability because ang daming ideas. Sumakay lang ako ng taxi, sumakay lang ako ng bus. Ang dami-daming ideas na title ng book. Oh, next book, write this one. Next book, write this one. And right now, I have 10 books na gusto kong isulat. So I don't know kung anong unahin ko kasi excited akong isulat lahat. Kung pwede lang pagsabay-sabayin. But of course, I have my training company, I have other obligations. So I also do writing in moderation lang. So yun, writing books because there's so many things that I want to share to other people. And I think hindi mo ubos. And para hindi ka magsawa magsulat, you need to do it in moderation. Yvette, okay, you're welcome. Fred, I want to write something about what I learned from my mentors. Hindi ba yung lalabas na parang kinopya ko lang yung idea nila? Okay, Fred, that's a very good question. Um, yung question mo, well, there are a lot of books written about money. Ang dami-daming nagsulat ng books about money. At iisa lang naman yung message nila. At there are a lot of books written about financial freedom. Iisa lang yung message nila. The universal language of money. But what makes each book unique? It's because yung mga stories na pinapresent nila doon, yung anecdotes na sinasabi nila, iba-iba. So that's what makes it unique. So in your case, if you want to write something that you learned from the mentors, you specify that particular learning and then you cite your personal story. How did the learning affect you? Ganon. Or how did the learning affect another person? For example, yung one of my guiding principles is Serve first and money will follow. It's not my own. It's from Bo Sanchez. And what will make it unique is story ko. Ano yung personal story ko na in-apply ko tong tinuro ni Brother Bo Sanchez and it worked for me. And yung story ko is unique. Nobody could claim that story except me. And nobody could tell me na mali yung story mo because it is my story and I know my story better than anyone else's. So, ganun din sa'yo, Fred. Yes, you could write something about what you learned from the mentors, but make it unique by telling your personal stories. There's so many other ways on how to make your book unique. Kahit same lang yung message na same lang yung topic mo with another verse or with other authors. And another thing to make your book unique is find your niche market. Para kanino yung book mo. In my case, dun sa first book ko, ang dami-dami ng books written about money, about personal financial management. But it's unique because, one, mga personal experiences ko. And number two, because I've never seen a book that was written by a yappy or young professional and written for young professionals. Never seen a book like that, and that's what made my book unique. Okay, hope I was able to answer your question. From Carol naman, I also love to travel and I love food. I took pictures of places I visited.
Dearest,
This was,
wala na tayong time. 8 o'clock na po.
no more
Ay,
time.
9
Alright.
na pala. Ano ba? Kalimutan ko
Nine
yung
na.
oras. Sorry, wala na po tayong time. Naubos na po yung
Uh,
time for everything. So, you'll have to reserve your questions in Facebook. Look for siya in Facebook because we don't have any more time.
yes.
I do want you to answer
And
this last
then,
I do want you to answer this last question kasi it's important. How do you earn money through writing books? And then we can conclude.
through, okay, through writing books. So, let's say ebook siya. What is the cost of producing an ebook? Halos wala, di ba? And you earn it when someone buys your ebook, yun na yung earning mo. And then just deduct the cost, let's say, cost mo sa domain name, cost mo sa mga seminars na inattendan mo in order to produce those ideas, mga ganun. Dun sa how to write a book, even if you're not a writer, um, yun, pinreset ko doon na one of the ways is to put up a blog, tapos dun mo gagawa ka ng sales page. So this is a different topic, pero gagawa ka ng sales page. Yun yung magsisilbi na parang store mo, online store, where people could buy your book.
Learn how
And
to make a
any
sales
more
page from
questions?
someone else.
Huh?
How'd you learn how to make a sales
What?
page?
Okay, how did I learn how to make a sales page? I Jomar discussed this also during the 2 day seminar, but at that time, hindi ko pa siya masyadong na-appreciate because I didn't have any product yet. Pero in hindsight lang siya, okay, sales page pala yung term doon. When I had my own book na, what I did was I looked for sales page na bumenta sa akin mismo. Like sales pages ni Brother Bo Sanchez, ni Brian Tracy, sales page ng mga seminars ni, ni Chomar. Yun lang din, dinisect ko lang din, ano bang laman ng sales page nila? Bakit ba, um, bakit effective yung sales page nila? So yun, I learned from experience. I learned from observing what other successful people do.
Thank you very much, Sha, for giving us time tonight for answering the questions. Ikaw na rin ang moderator. Kasi pag nagtatanggal ako ng mute, nag-echo sila. So I'll have to mute you pag nagsispeak ako kasi nag-echo eh. So, salamat Sha, and
Alright.
I'll just discuss the remaining topics na lang and just send me a message if you want to say something. Hindi, mag-echo kasi. Salamat! Thank you for telling us your life story. Okay. Okay, so everyone, just a very short announcement. I won't be discussing the blogging tonight kasi I let you guys get answers from Sha. Okay lang ba 'yon? Kumuha kayo ng sagot sa mga tanong nyo kay Sha kaysa kay Jomar, di ba? I have a feeling you'd appreciate that more if you got your input from one of the people na natulungan ko na. in the past. 2010, no? Pakibilang nga ilang taon lumipas. Kaysa marinig niyo si Jomar paulit-ulit, no? Di iba na lang, di ba? Para maiba. So, as you can see, she's coming from a point of view of writing a book. Next week, we're gonna interview somebody and that person is not writing a book anymore. So, iba-iba ang pinanggagalingan. Ang pinanggalingan lang talaga nagsimula sila. So, my question for you tonight is, are you going to start now? Or are you going to wait for 3 years para madagdagan ng 3 years, para 6 years ang waiting time? It's really not about, it's really not about you today eh. It's all about your preparedness lang. Gusto mo ba? Prepared ka na bang mag-start? Yun lang. Gusto mo ba talagang mag-start lang? Pag nag-start ka, tutulungan ka na namin mag-start. Okay? So, ganon. So, 3 years ago, nag-attend siya ng workshop. That was a hands-on workshop in Cubao. And the reason why you have the online mentoring club is because the 2-day hands-on workshop, we crammed everything that I could teach in 2 days para makakreate ka ng nothing, from nothing. Magsisimula ka, magkakaroon ka ng sales letter, magkakaroon ka ng ebook, magkakaroon ka ng autoresponder, magkakaroon ka ng blog, and all of those, nung panahon pa ni Friendster. So I taught them everything that I could teach them in 2 days. So ang ginawa ko, when I did that, the OFWs kept telling me, paano kami? Mga wala sa Manila, paano kami? So I created the online mentoring club na ang laman ng 2-day workshop na inattendan ni siya, okay, yun yung online mentoring club. Doon na nagsimula yung online mentoring club. The contents of the workshop that she attended that taught how to make a sales letter, sabi nga niya, hindi naman masyadong nag-connect kasi there was no reason for her to learn how to make a sales letter kasi 2 days lang naman yun, wala pa naman siyang produkto. Okay, so the online mentoring club is an offshoot of that. We started in December 2008. And I'll give you a very, very, very short summary of what you'll get if you join the online mentoring club. Para you get it, okay? So what will you get? In the mentoring club, it's essentially lifetime access. So when she entered 3 years ago, it was called Online Mentoring Club 2. No, 2. Online Mentoring Club. Hindi pala 2. 3 years ago, it was just called Online Mentoring Club. And last year, we made it into version 2. And this year is version 3. And believe it or not, she's still a member of the Online Mentoring Club. So essentially, OMC is a lifetime access mentoring deal where you get the group inside the mentoring club to check out your work. Nagtutulungan sila. Then you get me to check your work also. And if there are new lessons, like before there were Friendster lessons, tas may Multiply, tas ngayon may Facebook, ngayon may Pinterest, isasama namin yon sa mga bagong lessons. You don't have to pay anymore. Basta the lessons that you get this year will be different from the lessons you'll get next year, and for no additional charge. So that's the first thing you get from the online mentoring club. The second thing is everything is designed for you to start from zero, meaning you have no product. Ang endpoint ng online mentoring club, your product will be sold online. You have no followers, you have no audience, you have no buyers, you have no market. Ang endpoint, magkakaroon ka ng followers, audience, buyers, or market. That's the goal within 12 months. And the third thing you get is lessons that are non-techie focused. I mean, if you don't know anything about autoresponder, sales letters, ebook, PDF, it doesn't matter. As long as naintindihan mo kung paano mag-Facebook, and you don't take 3 hours to type your email address. You know what I mean? There are certain people out there na, anak, ano ba ang password ko? If you keep talking to your kids that way, you probably can't work with us in the online mentoring club. You know, anak, ano bang email ko? Yeah, I probably can't help you if you don't even remember your own email. But if you do remember your email, you do remember your passwords, maintindihan mo yung lessons sa online mentoring club. Okay, so those are the 3 things you'll get if you join the OMC3. And let me just skip you over to the end of my slides. Dali. Marami kaming bonuses, but I won't be discussing the bonuses in detail because I'll be just giving you a list. No, also the bonuses are found in the website, so I won't discuss them. I will just show them to you. Uh, Okay ba? Walang nagsasalita? Yan talaga. So the value of the online mentoring club is about 100,000 pesos, 106,000 pesos, but you're not gonna get it at that price. We are in the introduction mode. It's only 24,975, and that's the premium version. Right, that's the premium version. Now, if that was good, even better would be not 24,000 but 2,000 only a month for 12 months. So that's our 12-month payment plan. So instead of 24,000, you get in 2,200. Okay, so that's the premium version. Normally we provide plans for everything we offer, like there's a regular plan, there's a premium plan, and there is a dream plan. Okay, so you get more from the dream plan. Okay, so the online mentoring club dream plan is, here are the bonuses, the additional bonuses. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to show you the slides. So just read it. Okay, the most important part of the dream plan is you're going to meet us. Okay, you're going to meet us every 3 months in a live meeting. Once every quarter, there's a meetup. And if you, yes, you can join it if you're a newbie. Online mentoring club is designed for newbies. So the dream plan is actually 39,000. Monthly it is 3,495. So if you want to see us, see all the students in the dream plan for online mentoring club in the live meeting. Now for fast movers, people who act fast on or before tomorrow, I'll give you a hosted WordPress. That's a blog. Okay. And here, pay attention. Pay attention. Um, my VA will create the blog and fill it with blog posts once a week for 1 month. Lalagyan niya ng laman. So you get 4 blog posts that you can model after. So hindi mo kang empty yung blog mo. Just to help you out with the fear of creating or beginning. So this is if you're fast, okay? And you have to pay in full before September 3. Now, there's good news. If you pay in full before September 3, my VA will help you create the blog and put something in it. If you get the dream deal, however, my VA will be doing the technical thing called the keyword research for you. And a lot of people don't like doing this. So I decided to offer this for the dream deal, to do the technical part of the keyword research. And the dream deal people will get a my VA, to write articles for your blog 3 times a week for 3 months. 3 times a week for 3 months. It's incredible. You get somebody to write for your blog for 3 months if you get a dream deal. So there. And the VA will also create your Facebook page and fill it with posters 5 times a day for 1 month. This is only for the dream deal if you pay in full. If you pay in full, essentially, if you pay in full, it's like paying for a virtual assistant na for 3,000 bucks a month, which is really, really cheap. uh, Getting somebody to do your online marketing for you using the blog in the Facebook. Yon. Pag hindi ka pwede sa live meetup kasi you live far, we'll give you the recording of the live meetup. We always do recordings of the meetups. Okay? So the VA services that you will get if you get a dream deal, full payment before September 3, is 45,000 pesos. That's the value. Okay? And we have other bonuses for fast movers. First week to sign up will be given access to my media vaults, dalawa. If you're the next 5, you get the premium or dream deal. You get access to the Wealth Ideas media vaults. And if you're the next 27, you get access to the webinar vaults. Okay? So those are the prices: 24,000 or 2,000 monthly, 39,000 for dream or 3,000 monthly. And we have a raffle. And I'm just going to show you the prizes. Okay, I won't mention it. I'll just let you read it. So this is just a fun raffle we're doing. If you join the online mentoring club during the launch period, which is I'll just read it. Legal audiobook from audible.com. I'll send you a book. The book is titled Made to Stick. I'll send it to you anywhere you are in the world. For people in Manila, I'll give you There are two winners of two Pinkberry gift certificates of 100 each. I'll give you one whiteboard each, giant whiteboards. Pick it up. It's in my house. You get two winners of this one. One winner of a large portable solar panel for charging iPhones and smaller gadgets to be delivered in the Philippines. So, solar panel for your gadgets, okay? And one winner of a surprise box from somethingstore.com. And it could be anything and can be delivered internationally. So, that's the fun raffle prize we're running. And I have great news. Because of the Habagat thing and all that storm thing and all that pork barrel thing that distracted everyone last week, we decided to give you some more time and extended the deadline to join, including the promo, including the raffle, including the low prices hanggang September 17. Okay, so there. So that's your great news. So if you wanna read the website again, yung online mentoring club, you still have up to September 17. However, there is a race to be one of the first three, the next five, and the next 27 to get access to my media vaults, which hanggang ngayon hindi pa napupuno sapagkat I'm dumping a lot of stuff in those media vaults. Okay? So, there. So, I have actually another piece of news. Do you want to know if you're the kind of person na gustong gayahin si siya, gusto niya mag-attend ng event na hands-on. Anybody here interested in hands-on? Hands-on. May computer sa harap, sasabihin ko kung ano i-click. Anybody interested in that? And we're gonna change the way we do the hands-on. We're gonna get an assistant of mine to guide you through the step-by-step. Girl, okay, we're practicing her right now. At para yung hands-on, hindi lang boses ni Jomark. Kasi sa totoo lang, you don't really wanna hear me do the hands-on. As in, click here. You want somebody to do that na maganda yung boses, pleasant, So, we're gonna get somebody to do the assisting sa hands-on. Pati yung voice-over. Dati kasi assistant lang ako nagvo-voice-over. So, I'll do the lecture part and then the assistant will go hands-on. So, if you want to get hands-on, remember the contents of the hands-on is almost identical to the online mentoring club. It's almost identical. Only difference is, mas marami talagang laman yung online mentoring club kasi isang taon yon. So the hands-on, i-kalendaryo nyo na at unahan to kasi there are only 30 slots. Actually, less than. Less than 30 slots. October 25 to 26, we have a hands-on workshop, first for this year. Okay? And the hands-on workshop will be in PTTC, that's near PICC. If you don't know where PICC is, paki-Google na lang. Okay? So that's the venue. The whole day, you don't need to bring anything. 30 people only, hands-on workshop. The contents will be content marketing practicals, meaning we're going to create something. We're going to do online courtship for a company who doesn't know you. We're not going to do experimental, for example. We're actually going to do something for some big company out there para paglabas mo ng seminar or ng workshop, pwede ka nang pansinin ng company na yon kasi may ginawa ka for them na ginaid kita. Okay, I hope you get that what we're doing in the hands-on is something really valuable. Hindi lang basta skills. Okay, hindi siya testing, hindi siya trial. It's an actual activity. And the activity is called content marketing. We've been discussing content marketing for more than 1 week. PTTC is beside Rojas Boulevard and Buendia. Ayan. PTTC, besides Cindy, na-invento na ang Google. So, Ross Boulevard and Buendia, yung intersection nila, yun yung PTTC. Okay? So, here are the prices for the workshop, hands-on workshop, regular premium dream. If you want to get a recording of the entire event, get the dream deal. Okay? If you want to go get a follow-up session, you get the premium deal. May follow-up session yung premium deal. Okay? So I think that's all I have for tonight. you have questions, I leave the webinar open for questions. And that's the website there for you to visit. Let me just repeat kasi mahilig ako mag-repeat. Hands-on workshop October 25 to 26. That's a Friday, Saturday. It's going to be at PTTC in the CCP complex. It's at the intersection of Buendia and Ross Boulevard. And there are only 30 seats, 30 seats available. The prices are 10,535, 12,275, and 20,325 if you want a recording of the entire event also, aside from just attending it. I suggest you get that. Premium will give you a follow-up session with us, one follow-up session, and the regular will just, you attend and you get the PDF files. Everybody who attends gets the PDF files naman. So there is it. Two announcements. Extended ang deadline ng OMC3 to September 17. Okay? There's a raffle. Unahan sa fast movers. There's a bonus na VA pag dream deal ka. Full payment before September 17. So para ka may VA for the first 3 months of your life. Hindi ka takot. Lalo na kung non-techie ka. Hindi ka takot kasi may VA na gagawa for you. Pag-aralan mo yung ginagawa niya. And then, hands-on workshop, October 25, 26, PTTC. Unahan lang talaga kasi 30 lang yan. Okay? What time? It's gonna be office hours. The usual. 9 to 5. 8:30 to 5. Yan. 8:30 to 5. We can't go long kasi yung utak nag-slow down na at 4 o'clock eh. 8:30 to 5. Okay, dogs. Confirm. Tingnan nyo na yung website. Nandiyan lahat ng details. Okay? So, get the premium or the dream deal. Okay. Thank you so much for attending. And I'll see you next Monday where we'll try to get another person na natulungan natin. Yung hindi rin sikat na nagsimula. So, hindi natin kukunin si Bo Sanchez.